What's up, Vape fam? How y'all doing out there? You have reached the Ohm Kiwis once again for another week, coming at you from little old New Zealand. Vape pouring out of my mouth. Hey guys, I'm Mox, and that's a Megan. And Megan's in a different background today. Where you at, Megs?
I'm at the dispensary. I'm at my job.
Hey, the dispensary. That's our sponsor today, isn't
it? Yeah, who's currently just scrolling above my head right now as we talk about them.
Scrolling, darling. All right, guys, we have only an hour and a half show today, so Megs is on a time schedule, so we're just going to bang this one out, although I'm sure I'll still ramble. We have the Bonza RDA review for you guys today. I'm just going to let people get those notifications and roll into chat before I give out some shout outs and stuff. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the Vandy Vape Bonza RDA and designed by the Vaping Bogan and manufactured by Vandy Vape. And yeah, we're going to give you guys our thoughts. And we're going to talk about the dispensary and Megs' new job. So just be conscious, guys. Yes, there are customers walking around in the background behind Megs. And we don't normally hear background music on, but that's also on the shop where Megs is. So it's a few little differences tonight. And we just have to bear with any shop noise that might happen going on in the background behind Megs. But I'm not sure they'll be open for much longer. But yeah, Megs is hanging out doing the shop. Doing the shop jam.
Yeah.
So before we get into the deets, darling, what setups are you vaping on today?
Today I've got two setups going. So the first one I have my APPAREL with the Bonza on it.
Ooh, that looks sexy.
And I've also got the Pulse BF with the Pulse 24 on top of that as well. So that's currently what I'm vaping on. Oh, in terms of juices, on the Pulse I've got Jackfruit Jungle, and on the Bonza I've got the Mama-san.
Mama-san, I've yet to try it. Hopefully she's going to save some in that bottle for me to try this weekend. I get to see Megs this weekend, guys.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. So since we saw you last, two things have happened. It was my birthday on Monday, and Meg started the job on Monday. So exciting things have happened since we saw you guys last. And we did a guest star on Pippa Star's channel, Stars and Clouds Creative, that we've been yarning about for the last couple of episodes. And we'll tell you guys about that awesome show in a wee bit. But as you guys saw, I just swapped out. I only picked up my APPAREL, got my Limitless rocking on my APPAREL today. Got that all silver setup. Yes, it needs polish, but you know she's being used. And then I rolled in tonight rocking my new box, which I'm still feeling it out. I only put a build on it yesterday, which is still a bit high, so it's not rocking epic clouds, but functioning perfectly fine, and the flavour is awesome with the build. So I've got my BJ Box Mods custom mod there.
Nice.
NZ Dolls down it. And you guys actually can't see it properly, but it's like a deep cherry pink, and it's all glittery. There's like glitter making that paint. And I've got the Ohm Kiwis on the other side. Rocking my recoil on that, guys, which I haven't rocked in a wee while. And I put a dual set of Clapton's 8 wrap each side on it. So it was a little bit high. This is a PWM box, so I need to keep the resistance preferably above 0.28. I was aiming for a 0.3. Should have dropped a wrap on either side, but she's running. It's up and running, so that's really cool using the new box. And I've got my Hustler here as well. Got my gold bling bling setup going on.
Nice.
Get the bling bling. And I chucked. Hang on, just built on this yesterday as well. I chucked a staggered fuse Clapton in that one. I think that's one of my Squid Do coils on that one. And then on the Bonza, I have it on my Captain, which Megan picked out the matchy with the rainbow for me. And as you guys can see, I'm trying to move it around, the gold and pink hue that's in my rainbow. Megs did a lovely job on the matching. And I have, shout out to Jamie Scrooby. I do apologise if I'm saying your surname wrong, hun. Jedi Coils here in New Zealand anyway. I have one of his fuse Claptons rocking in here. And I just put a single coil in my Bonza. So that's going to be a point of difference when we can talk about today, because she's got a dual setup going on.
Yeah, I've got two fuse Claptons in mine.
So, yes, hang on. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We'll do our shout-outs and we'll jump into it, eh? Well, hang on. I gotta say it at least once in the episode. Very shortly, we will be sub-ohming our dicks off. Come on, it's a bogan product. I had to say it at some point. Oh, we got a few people hanging out. Hey, is everybody? Hope you're all well wherever you may be across the globe, hanging out, no matter what the time may be. Big loves going out there to Miss Alexis, hanging out in Auckland. One of our NT dolls. Oh, we got a new name hanging out. We got Aussie in the house. Sup, Aussie? Loves going out to the States to James. We got Maxie, Miss NT doll, Miss Fishroom hanging out. Nietzsche in the house, darling. I haven't seen Nietzsche in a while. Hello, darling. Meow. Mouse to you. Oh, we got Pippi in the house. Now, for clarity's sake, because this has gotten a little bit confusing, some previous episodes, Pippi is Aria from E-Juice Bar, and Pippa is Stars and Clouds Creative, just for clarity. So, what's up out there to Aria? Hey, I'm going out to the Raven hanging out. And we got Rob is hanging out. And, of course, there's Miss Pippa, Stars and Clouds Creative, chilling with us from Australia. And we've got the Link hanging out from the US. Hey, Greg's in the house. Mwah. Loves going out to the Greg in Canada. And Vince is also hanging out from Canada. And who just strolled in as I was saying there. Sandy, what's up, girl? Miss System Smile Double. How's everybody doing? And I'm pretty sure out there in chat, my chat's just glitched. I saw an Elmo hanging out. So loves going out there to Nick. And I briefly saw a Gizzy hanging out in chat. So loves to Gizzy as well. And I'm sure I spotted somebody else. Miss Joe. Joe was lurking earlier. Of course. Hey, little Lucas. Hi, Lucas.
What's up, lurkers?
Hope lurkers are doing well. Oh, Import Man just strolled in. What's up, guys? Hope everybody is having a fabulous day wherever you may be. All right, Megs, Bonza. Let's get into it, girl.
The Bonza.
The Bonza by Vaping Bogan, who is across the ditch over in Australia. He's came up with a wee little beauty, hasn't he?
He has indeed.
Quite enjoying it.
Indeed. Although I have to say that I've been quite impressed with a lot of Vandy Vape's products. I own a few of them now, and yeah, I've enjoyed using all of them, including this little thing here. I find that I can't leave the house without having this in my hands. It's so handy. The fact that you don't have to drip, that's the bonus.
Oh, we got corrected out in chat. We should be saying sub-ohm your tits off.
I thought about saying that, but I thought it was
Whatever. I'm going to sub-ohm it off. Right, are you going to be doing any close-ups while you're in the shop? I forgot to ask you that earlier.
I'm going to try to, and hopefully it works out. It means that I'm going to have to make some movemental adjustments. So,
okay, so be with that, guys. we won't get there just yet.
Yeah.
So, Megs, have you got the packaging beside you?
I do indeed. I kind of figured that I would show like the packaging and stuff when I do the up close stuff, you know?
Oh yes, very, very fair enough. Okay, well,
should I just get myself sorted then?
I was just going to say, yeah. I mean, we can still chat while you're sorting yourself, and we can cover all the specs while we're doing the up close and personal.
Yeah, and I kind of figured that since I'll be doing making the adjustments, I will mute my mic on OBS so that everyone else can't hear me shifting stuff around, but you will still hear me.
Okay, sweet. Okay. That's all good. Sweet as. So if you guys weren't aware, this Weave Beauty comes out in 4 different colours currently. We've got your black, your stainless steel, which you will see close up on Meg's one, is a brushed stainless. Whoa, there goes their mic. So we've got the black. I haven't seen the black in person, so I don't know if it is anodized and matte looking or if it's a glossy. But we've got the brushed stainless steel. We have the awesome rainbow. And I believe there is a gold one, I assume gold plated. And as you can see, we have these awesome wee little drip tips that came with them. Yes, that came with. That's not one of my own I put on it. And I really love this. I mean, I love how it's just a lovely matchy. I'm going to use lovely a lot tonight, guys. A lovely matchy with the rainbow, and that blue is just setting the rainbow off for me. So for it looks like a skull and crossbones. It's skull and 2 vapes crossing. But for the ones out there who like the girly look, and that's not for all females, and that's not even females I'm specifying that to. Rainbow is loved by all, and I recommend that there is some lovely rainbow. Oh,
please excuse the lighting.
Yeah, you got a little bit of flicker.
Yeah, it's due to the thingy lights here. This is going to be interesting because I'm reaching through a through my tripod.
Okay, Megs, just letting you know that people out there are saying you need to turn your audio up because that bass from the shop and the customers behind you are actually coming through quite loud.
My mic is really sensitive, so hopefully it'll like pick me up a bit more.
Okay. Just be conscious of that. We can hear the conversations going on behind you. And just to remind you guys that Megs is down at the dispensary, at a new job, at the shop, and awesome sponsors of these great RDAs that we're going to be chatting about tonight. Bonza. Yeah, she's in shop, so it is still open, so there's customers and all of that going on behind her, which is why there's...
it's going to be a given. So if I were to even turn my mic up, you'll be able to hear the background noise even more. So unfortunately, until the shop shuts, you're going to just have to bear with.
All right, get into it, girl. We're looking at an awesome little RDA there.
Yeah. It's got some information on the back. Sort of says what the kit contains. I was lucky with doing like the show from here. This is actually the display model. So that's lucky.
You're gonna have to speak up, love.
This is the display model. Do you want to try and talk it through, if possible?
Okay, I can try and talk it through. All right, as you guys can see, Megs is showing off the display model from the shop, which is a rainbow one, not her stained brush stainless, said that backwards, which I just mentioned before. So we're looking at the awesome packaging. That's the RDA, and it has a really cool matchy blue drip tip similar to my own in that one. And will it focus? Will it focus? Yes. I just mentioned before that those are 2 vapes that are crossed. It's not actually like a bones that's crossed underneath the skull. Come on, camera, go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, what's it up to? The noisy bugger to run. Oh, I apologise, G. I'm just going to call you G because I just don't want to keep saying your name wrong over and over. The noisy bugger in the background is your customers, honey. He's out in chat, Megs.
Oh yeah, he said he was going to watch from Christchurch.
Hey to the Dispensary fam. So G's out in chat. Oh, okay, I'm going to attempt to say it once, and I know I'm saying it wrong, but Gerard. Oh, I think I might have said it right that time. Gerard Jones is the man of the Dispensary who is out there in chat, guys. And Sarah, his lovely wife, is in the shop with Megan in the background, dealing with those customers. As Meg has finished her shift for the day. Come on, camera, go. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Fun.
Can you guys see that lovely little detailed patterning around the top of the, is it on the top cap piece or is it on the airflow ring? It's on the top cap piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lovely little bit of detail. I really like that. It's just a little design touch. It's really cool. Wow, that bass is coming through, huh?
Let me shut it off.
Hey, what's up out there to Socrates and Steve? KBN just rolled in the house. What's up, what's up? We're talking about the Bonza tonight, guys. And just dealing with a little bit of background. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's the Bonza. Right, so I'm pulling out the instruction sheet. There's many languages. There's just one strip that's English, guys. All right. Let's pull it apart there, Megan. Okay, so when you guys get this awesome little pack, you'll get a little baggie like this with it as well. And as you guys, I know I'm reflecting. Hang on. Oh, you're going to grab yours?
Yep.
I'm reflecting. I'm just sort of going to flow with the instruction manual. Yep, there we go. So in there you got your spares of the everythings, the O-rings, your screws. We've also got a squonk pin in there, guys, and an Allen key as well, so that you can swap out all the parts. So the screws on the RDA are the flathead, and the Allen key is for changing your 510 pin over. And in that baggie there as well, we've also got a 510 adapter for your drip tips.
Very nice.
Very nice. And, you know, it's lovely when you get all the bits, not just the flathead, but the fact that Allen key's in there as well. Nice little touch. So lovely touch. Oh yes, the other two drip tips. So these two are both 18 sized, same as the resin coloured one that comes on it. And as you can see, you've got that funny, weird yellow colour that I don't like those drip tips, and the black Gowan.
Drip tip.
Ultim. I knew it had a name. I can never remember it. I don't like them. So they're both the same size as the resin drip tip. They're 18 sizing for the whole, and which is why there's also the 510 adapter option in your little baggie of goodies.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's really cool that this came in the squonk pin too, and I've got a feeling most RDAs that are coming out now are going to hopefully start providing that as an option for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, go back to the RDA, darling.
Back to the RDA. I forgot that we kind of like cover the little bits and pieces first.
Yeah. So, and that's of course, gold-plated 510 pin in there. So, right, guys, you can see an awesome-looking build deck. That's lovely. Look, that is a deep well. That is a 9.5 mil well. Yeah. Just might as well be a tank. Just don't tip it up if you're not planning on, you know, having a leakage. So you can see that it has the two different tiered style for all sorts of size coils, all sorts of size. So Megan, you've got a dual set of coils on your one, don't you?
I do indeed.
And how was that for installation of your build for you?
It was so easy. So this is my one. Installing them was really simple. But my upper lead goes into that outer hole, and the lower lead goes into the opposite post, and the bottom clamp style. I know the name of it. It's escaped me right now. So the post clamp.
Yeah, I'm going to say post-clamp. I'm not saying another wording.
But yeah, installation of the coils was so easy. And I really like the post-clamp idea and the fact that it's grooved. So I'm going to grab the other one again and I will try and see if I can undo one of those post clamps so that you can see just what it does.
I'm just going through the instruction manual. That's what I'm looking at, guys. Somebody asked me what I was doing, what I was looking at. So I've got the sheet that all folds up into a nice little square of all the many languages that you get with your RDA. And this top strip, just across the top there is the English section. The adjustable airflow ring. So this is single coil capable, which is why I made mine a single coil as well. And it has 18 holes, guys, on each side. Each side. It's epic. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. 18 holes. And you want to show the inside of it there, hon? Show the, here we go. The pins, slot pieces, I'm not actually quite sure what they are, that slide around with your airflow control so that you can make it one single coil if you so wish. And so there's my single coil, guys, which we know you guys can't see because my camera's shit, but really, really easy install. I was staring at this last night and do you want to grab your coils again, hun? And I was looking at the other side, you know, the side where I don't have a coil. And like I said, I know you guys can't see that, but looking at the placement of where the wire sits under the screw, which is obviously something you can see when you're on the single and got one side completely free to be able to have a good steer at. The way it clamps, the way the screw comes down is really solid. I'm really impressed. It is just a great wee RDA, really simple to build on no matter what type of builder you are. That's why, yeah, I did single coil so you guys could see that even if you're starting out building and you're not quite at anything exciting, just building some basic beach coils, doesn't matter if you want a single or dual. This is a really easy RDA to get set up on. Really easy RDA. Do you have any cons about this RDA, Mix?
What I'll do is I'll come back to camera view so then we can talk about our pros and cons, eh?
Okay. Okay. How's everybody out there in chat going? Geez, shouting out a hey to Sarah because you can hear her in the background. Oh, Sarah's in chat. Hi, Sarah. I didn't realize you were there too. And Moses has strolled in. Hello, darling. And Jonathan. Hey, we got crew is rolling in. Mark is here as well. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day or evening, wherever you may be across the globe. We are having a wee chat about the Bonza RDA today. Megs is just making a racket as she shifts her camera around again. Oh no, you're all good, love. I actually am really, I'm not even trying to fold it up. That's like a maze to try and fold up again, just saying. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this wee beauty, Megs. Well, yeah, I want to know if you found any cons at this point. We've only had this RDA a few days each as well, guys, so just, you know, fresh eyes on it. So, and we haven't used it for weeks, and just a brief overview. This is just fresh eyes, few days using it, and yeah, straight up thoughts, really.
That again, because they can't hear me. Now they can.
Oh, ha ha ha! Megan, were you still muted? That's hilarious.
Yep.
Hang on, just before you start that again, I'll give a shout out. Hey to Albert, who's just strolled in and wanted a shout out. And yes, Link, it has a big deck and size does matter for your RDA. For your RDA, it's got to fit your coils. I struggled putting those big coils in my recoil, like I was saying, because it's got a tiny deck on it. This has a nice big deck. Right, Megs. Yeah, I struggled to find their cons too. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I really struggle to try and find any. If I was to be nitpicky, I suppose I probably found like the top edges, you know, how it's stepped down at the very top of the RDA under the drip tip.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah, when my lip came into contact with that, I was like, oh, that's a pointy, sharpish edge. But yeah, that's just being nitpicky. As an RDA, it's excellent. It's an excellent RDA. Easy to build on. Performance is excellent. Flavor, clouds, has ticked both of those. And the airflow. I haven't had any leakage. I found that when I've had other RDAs that have like the wide open slits, if I happen to just slightly overdrip a little bit, this one I haven't. And yeah, I'm a messy dripper as well.
I agree and agree and agree. I am also a messy dripper. I also have that issue if the slot or airflow is too slotty or open space right at the edge of the deck of the well. Yeah, none of those issues going on here. I looked. I really looked. To be honest, my one con, and again, like yourself, Megs, if I'm going to get nitpicky, mine would just be I have one screw that just is going a little bit loose, so I've got to watch the thread. But it just comes down to individual machining. Like I said, nitpicky. It's like I've got a screw, I've got to keep an eye on. Okay. That's nothing to do with design flaw. As an overall design, that's just a manufacturer machine threading flaw. Oh my God, I was going to get tongue-tied then. Yeah, so again, just to be nitpicky, that's not like a real con because that's not about the RDA as a whole. I have, so many pros though. And I say so many, but, you know, like everything that has been coming out of our mouth is pros, is positive. Yeah, I don't know if you can list them per se. Great airflow, good sized deck, great well, easy to build on, good post and clamping style. Are you agreeing with me, Megs? Have I missed any? Have I missed?
I also really like the resin drip tip. I have a few resin drip tips and this is really nice. It was like just using it, it's like, oh, that feels really nice. It's so smooth.
Oh,
and the airflow is really smooth, like you don't get whistling or
we were buffering there for a second.
Oh, were we?
Yeah, the stream's like strong as, but we were buffering there for a second, so hope we're coming through all strong, guys. Can chat, just holler out there that you can hear us both all good and stream's coming through okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, just had a moment. Okay, yeah, like, so sorry, I totally distracted myself just then. Yeah, the resin drip tip, is that another add to the list?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's like I've used numerous resin drip tips before, and this one's probably the nicest one I've actually used. The airflow, like when you're in, taking your inhale from it, you can get some RDAs that can be quite whistly or noisy.
Yes, I agree.
It's very smooth with the airflow. It's very nice. It's like I don't find myself sounding like as if I'm going or it's whistling or anything like that. It's really nice.
I get a nice condensation build-up, but, you know, that's usual for most RDAs, especially the ones with the deeper wells.
Yes.
But
so all in all, yeah, it's a really excellent RDA. I would put that up there with my top 5, I guess. Yeah.
Is that a 10 out of 10, Megs?
It is. I can't fault it.
10 out of 10. Fuck yeah. No, I agree completely. It is a 10 out of 10 for the Vaping Bogan. Love you, Sam. You're an awesome dude. Great design. Simple, effective, does the job. Like you just heard us say, we can't find any cons. Nothing that faults the design. Vandy Vape, teaming up with you to get this out on the market, to bring it to everybody. Thumbs up and 10 out of 10 for all of you guys. This is an amazing product. I'm sure somebody out there doesn't like it, but me and Megs ain't one of them. It's thumbs up. Oh, look, and a mod up from the Ohm Kiwis for the Bonza RDA. Get in it, guys, if you want to sub-ohm any part of your body off. That's so funny. I had to laugh at that.
Yeah. So with that being said, I have to thank the bosses. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, that was going to flow perfectly into talking about the shop. Actually, yeah, big loves totally going out to G and Sarah at the Dispensary, Megs' new job, where she is in the shop right now, hanging with us. They sent us these RDAs for review, and big loves to you guys, and like extra loves for like giving Megan a job and getting her out of the house and.
Yeah, I'm
right. So
no, I'm kidding.
So the Dispensary's website is down in the description, and their Facebook page, and the product page for the Bonza RDA, so that you know how much that these guys are selling it for in Porirua over in Wellington, where Megan is. And also in the description, we have the Vandy Vape product page if you guys want the lowdown with Vaping Bogan's face at the top of the website page. So, Megs, it's a new shop. Tell us about the shop. Tell us about the Dispensary. Let's have a chat.
Tell you about the Dispensary.
How long have they been open? They're a relatively new vendor in New Zealand's market.
Yes. Let's ask one of the owners. When was opening day? October? Yeah. October 14th, the shop officially opened.
Fresh as.
Yeah, really fresh. And yeah, it was something that this area needed. I live in an area where there's quite a high population of people who still smoke. So it's good to open up a shop in a place where you're trying to sort of get them off the stinkies and onto vaping instead. You know, save lives. What else would you like to know? Would you like me to do like a quick little panny?
Oh, you can do a pan if you like, honey. So effectively, you guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek. I will be in Wellington in the new year and the beginning of next year's a lot of shows. So not just yet. At the beginning of next year's a lot of shows, I'll be joining Megan in the shop, and we will both be doing the show together from the shop, the way we have done in the past from previous other places when we've been rolling around for a vape event. I'm just distracted by looking at Megan's awesome shop. She's look at that space to chill in, guys. If you're in Porirua or if you're in Wellington in general and you guys just want to check out this awesome vape shop, or go down and say hi to Megs or any of the crew, actually. Like, as you can see, plenty of seating for hangouts, plenty of seating for coil building. If you want to sit down and have a juice tasting, buy a whole lot off the shelf and sit down and try them all. Plenty of space to do it.
I would love to take you guys over there to like show you, but unfortunately my laptop doesn't have its battery installed into it, and yeah, so I'm not so mobile.
You're all good, love. Oh, I totally forgot what I was going to say just then, but it's all sweet. It's all sweet. If you guys are, in the region, go down to the shop, say hi to Megs, go and harass her. Go and say, hey, Megs, are you free for 10 minutes? Want to build me some coils? Because you know you're going to hear that, eh?
Oh, yeah, I got that today, actually.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and organise this to make up a couple sets of fuse Claptons for a customer. He wants something for his Amit tank. And I'm like, yeah,
cool.
Sure. And I was like, I'll figure out pricing and then we'll go from there, eh? And he's like, all right. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for the kind of do the math and all of that sort of stuff, but yeah, I'll get there.
I remember what I was going to say. I doubt even you can vape out that space all in one night.
No way. You've got to have a few vapors in here in order to do that.
Oh, and Yeti came up with a con. He's like, I'm sure I could find a con for any RDA, or every mod has a flaw of some sort. His con he came up with, the Bonza doesn't come in copper.
Yeah, my only con was I've only got one.
Yeah, there's that too. I've only got one. Oh, bless. Just catching up on chat, what everybody is saying out there. Oh, everyone's all jealous of your big lounge space that you're in. And Yeti and Giz are picking out their chairs. Which one will be theirs?
Yeah. Pick one.
So many indeed. So Megan, you started your job on Monday, and how is it for you? Back in the working world, girl. So let's start there.
It's great. I've really been enjoying it. It's funny though. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you into here. I say it just as she's about to walk out the door. I kind of half expected to, warm up to being here for like the first week, because this is my first week. And I think I think it was like the second day, it was a bit quiet, and Sarah goes, you know what, I think I'm going to go home for a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay. So she disappeared for a little bit, was able to do like some important housework, and as well as make a proper dinner, because they're open 7 days here. So you can only imagine like how difficult it would be. It's like you've got a family environment, and all of a sudden you have a shop that's open all day, and then having to try and go home and go cook. So it's completely understandable. And it's like, no, yeah, I'll be okay. And it was like, the hubby's here, I can sort of go, hey, if there's like an issue, and there wasn't any. I haven't come across any where I've gone, So I think I transitioned into the shop quite quickly, and yeah, it's been good. I love it. I love it.
That's awesome to hear, honey. A, that you're enjoying working again, and B, that it's a great space that you have transitioned into. A vape space, yeah.
You're leaving now.
Bye, Sarah.
Yes, Maxie, they've left me on my own. Oh yes, and yeah, left me alone for a little bit for on the second day, but it was fine. I think the only time I got a little bit semi-flustered was probably earlier today. I was here at the shop, like as some of you probably know, like Garrett's in Christchurch, so he's away on business, and it was just Sarah and I at the shop, and Sarah had a bunch of stuff that she needed to get done. And I was like, no, you go, do your thing. I got this. And yeah, so she disappeared for a few hours, and I chilled out at the shop, served some customers. And yeah, the one time I got flustered was a woman who'd come in and wanted 18 milligram in her bottle of juice. And there's a little piece of paper that Sarah had written up, but the max milligram that she sort of went up to was 12. And stupid me didn't think to apply maths to the 9 mig section. You know, times 2.
You realise that after the fact.
Yeah, I realised after the fact. Like, I was like, I could have just done that. But no, yeah, absolutely, yeah, it was fine. But yeah, it's really hot, really hot. And I had one customer who was trying out juices and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm starting to sweat to my jeans. They're sticking on my legs. And then when he made his purchase, I thought that he was going to go, oh, okay, well, I'll catch you another day, and then leave. And he ended up hanging around, and we just natted for a little bit. So I was slowly sort of edging myself to the end of the counter because the back door's open, and it lined up perfectly with the corner. And I was like, come on, breeze. And there was just the slightest little breeze coming through, and I was like, that's not enough. So yeah, he hung around for a bit, and when he finally left, it's like, okay, quickly wipe down the counter. So we've got a glass cabinet for our countertop, and yeah, quickly sat over in the corner there. If you can kind of see this black and silver thing in the corner.
Yeah, what is that? Lava lamp.
It's the fan.
Ah, oh, it's one of them.
I sit here and had it pointing directly at me, and I was like, oh. But yeah, it's been great. Just the fact that you can play whatever you want in terms of like music. So it's like, yeah, check my Spotify playlist on, and yeah, it's hilarious. Like in between customers, like if I've done everything that I can around the shop, it's like I'll sit on my couch over there and then just crank the music. Like, yeah, I see a customer walking. Oh, turn it down. Hi. So yeah, it's awesome. No spiders. I haven't seen any. I've seen bees though. We've had bumblebees come in. I'm not going to go into the subject of the bees. I mean, I don't have a thing for a fear of bumblebees because I'm aware that when they sting, that's it, they die. Whereas wasps, on the other hand, wasps are assholes. They can sting you repeatedly. But
yes.
Yeah, we had a couple of bumblebees come through here yesterday. Poor Sarah. She's freaking out, and Garrett's trying to chase after them. That little highlight made my day.
The bee kerfuffle down at the dispensary.
No, so I'm really enjoying it here. God, it's great, and yeah, it's good. It gets me out of the house, and being able to help people. That was a really good bit. However, I did have a person who was kind of a little bit anti-vaping.
Ooh.
And try to sort of, sling a little bit of shade my way, and it's like, come on, bring it on. Throw whatever agenda that you think that you have at me, because I will have something to counter it. And yeah, and I did every single time. It was, oh God, it was amazing.
I love those moments.
Had a customer come in today saying that her and her husband were wanting to quit smoking, so they both bought a starter set up, and she said that she was looking on the internet and was worried about popcorn one. And she goes, I wrote something down on a piece of paper, and as she's digging around in her handbag, I'm grinning. And she pulls out the piece of paper, and I'm like thinking to myself, what's the bit that she wrote down? Diacetyl. Sure, yeah. That's what she'd written.
Yeah.
And I ended up telling her, it was like, you don't need to worry about it. And kind of mentioned that cigarettes have more diacetyl in them as you're smoking them, yet no smoker has ever been diagnosed with popcorn lung. And she goes, oh, picks up the piece of paper, scrunches it up into a ball, throws it into her handbag, and she goes, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Nice.
Chunk. And then she left. And I was like, yeah.
Winning.
Yeah. It's been a pretty good feeling so far.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear, hun. And I'm sure the place is only just going to get busier and more popular. Because of where it is in Porirua, which for those of you overseas and elsewhere in New Zealand, if you weren't already aware, some of you out there in our audience may not be, Porirua is sort of one of those, it's classed as its own town, city.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. It's got its own city council.
Yeah. And it's effectively the majority, and I know I'm being very broad here because I don't know statistics, the majority of those that live in that area are of the lower socioeconomic financial demographic. Many types of race within that, but yeah, that financial demographic. So it's a poorer part of Wellington. I'm going to just put it blatantly. Not trying to offend anybody, just being real about areas.
It. But,
yeah, and there's the same with those in everywhere. That's why I was being really broad.
Yeah.
But there's those areas in every part of every city, town, country. They're all over the globe. So just putting it in a little bit of context, that this is a shop in an area where people can't really afford to vape the bigger stuff or have collections or any of those things. Let's just get our people on the streets off the ciggies is about the size of it. Yeah. And they're an awesome space shop where you can go and be informed, obviously chill out in that awesome lounge and get learned by the Megan.
Gonna learn the stuff.
Get it learned. Oh, please. So I mentioned earlier, Megs, that on Sunday, the day before my birthday and the day before you started your new job, we were guests on another show.
Yes, we were.
Pippa, Stars and Clouds Creative, had us as guests on one of her shows, her final show of Reach for the Stars, final episode for the year of Reach for the Stars, over on her YouTube channel. And it was an awesome final episode of the year. On the whole, I was very embarrassed. Pippa tried to make me cry and embarrassed me. I turned beetroot red, I swear. It was shout outs of happy birthday to me. It was shout outs of awesomeness about us and our own Kiwi history and our journey. And not just me, they weren't there just for me, but it was just crazy with the bad singing of the happy birthdays. Dawn,
I knew it was going to be terrible because, the lag difference between each person.
I know.
Like the timing was going to be off, and I knew it.
I know. So we've got awesome, you can't quite see it on my hoodie above my hand because it's a little bit blurry, but scrolling, where is it? It's above my head on the screen. Adore E-Liquid. Dawn popped in to say hi and happy birthday and give loves to us girls. And so did Aaron. Pippa managed to wrangle in Aaron from the director of A Billion Lives, from the awesome crew of Attention Era Media over in the US. And yeah, they came on and wished me happy birthday and sung for me. And Pippa proceeded to embarrass us greatly. And it was really hilarious. And if you want to hear either Megan or I sing, and there's been requests for it in chat tonight, it's not going to happen.
I see a little silhouette. No. No.
It was hilarious. And I was pissing myself when I wasn't trying to hold my makeup on from not crying, holding back the tears. If you guys want to go and check that out, it is in the playlists here on my YouTube channel. It is in the playlist of both Megan and I appearing on other shows. It's in both those playlists. And, of course, you can find a link for it over on our Ohm Kiwis page. I did post about it as well. And, of course, you can find that video over on Pippa Stars page, Stars and Clouds Creative, and that is the final episode, Reach for the Stars, of 2017.
Yeah,
and what was the title? I think it was just titled Ohm Kiwis. On my face, hang on, here's the black. Where's the black? My love hearts lopsided. There we go. I was trying to put it on the black so people could see it. Big loves to you, but we had a ball, honey. Albeit I was trying to hold back tears, albeit I was highly embarrassed at points. Had a blast. Absolutely loved it. And that we guest on other shows.
Yeah, I think it was probably the most fun I've had appearing as a guest on someone else's show that I've had in a long time. I can't think of another show that I've done where I laughed so hard, whether it was from the funniness that was happening or just the sheer embarrassment.
Yeah, totally. It was insane, and it was more than a vape episode, very much so. It was Pippa asked us personal stuff and probed us. Go and watch the episode and you'll understand completely. It was absolutely hilarious. So if you guys want to get in on just laughing your ass off at us and getting in with the humour, then go and check out that episode and yeah, have a lull on us. It was absolutely hilarious. Oh, bless. Meeks, we've only got 2 shows left of the year.
Oh my.
Hey guys,
I was going to ask you, it's like how long you wanted to go for. It's like, should we make last week? Oh, not last week. Next week, the last show, or?
Oh no, I've got a plan. There's a plan. We've already got a event for next week, guys. Yeah, we have another tasting coming up next week. We're like banging out the content, Megs. I just looked at the time and we're just banging it out. It's all right. We're going to run out of things to say in a minute. I'd swear. So next week on the show, we've got our awesome friends at 44 South sending us, oh, of course you can't see it, but there's 44 South. There's one of my faves on the line. It's Cotton Clouds. It's really been whited out. Ken and Russ are sending Megs and I some of the new juices on the range since we did the last recap show of them, which was the year anniversary back in June. We have new flavors that neither Megs or I, oh, actually, I take that back. I think you've tried one of Jen's new flavors, haven't you?
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Drenai blood. Or Drenai blood.
You've got that one on me, hun, because I'm looking forward to tasting the candy. Yeah, so 44 South is our sponsor next week. And then on our last show of the year, which is the week following, is the Wednesday before Christmas here in New Zealand, which I have to confirm with Megan that she's not going to be like walking out the door on some family trip like the night before.
I don't think I'm going anywhere. I just started a job.
True. This is very true. This is very true. So on that last show of the year, Megs, you'll remember it when I start saying it. We got distracted by set. I'll come back to chat in a second. We are going to be going over just a general of some flaves. Starting to get tongue-tied. Some flaves. Flaves. Oh, there you go. I got it out. Some flaves of various vendors that we've had on the show. We did a sort of, I think we did 10 juices on the show last week. Week before? Last week. Yeah, we're going to do some more so that you guys get more of an idea of flavors that we like that have stayed in our rotation from vendors we've had on the show that we don't necessarily talk about all the time, or you miss that episode, you miss that tasting. And like I said on last week's episode, they weren't like a top 5 ranked that me and Megs did. They were just 5 favorites that we like and have stayed in our rotation. And we're going to cover some more of those juices next week on the final show as well. Megs might have some new ones seeing as she's in the shop. All right, hang on. I saw my name going highlighted out in chat over here. What's going on? What's going
to try and
on?
catch up on it because I'm having to try and look up here, whereas
I know.
my laptop's like way down here. It's like, yeah.
Hey, big love's gone out there to Sub Vapes, who's hanging out from the UK. Who else did I see strolling? Western Liquids. Richard strolled in the house. Hey, honey. And Mr. Mark. Are you riling people up, are you? I'm just catching a few comments here and there, trying to skim through. Can I increase the volume of Megan equal to mine? I am not in control of Megan's volume. Thanks.
Yeah, I need
Sorry.
an actual microphone. I'm relying on the microphone that's built into my PC.
Yeah, whereas I do have a separate mic, which is why you guys can probably hear me a lot clearer because I've got a studio mic. What else is going on in chat? Have I got some new ink done? I have had new ink done over the last year. I'm not sure the last one that you saw, Richard. I do have some new ink, maybe since you saw me last on the show. I'm not sure. I didn't quite know how to answer that. 44 South Liquids, yes, the one based in Timaru. Dun, 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 dun. Lots of Monty Python being rambled out in chat there tonight. Don't read chat, it'll freak me out. Will it now?
My bottle of water's gone warm already. No.
All right, guys, we have literally banged out the content that we wanted to chat to you guys about tonight. Vape pouring out of my mouth. So if you've got any questions out there in chat, bang them out now. We will be ending early at 7:30. So we don't have too much ramble. Wow. If you guys don't have any questions, we'll end it early because, yeah, we have – I have just rambled it all out this evening and it's gone blah, blah, blah.
And my only thought is that the sooner that we end, the sooner I can get my ass home.
Bye, Bonza. Yeah, there's that too. Let's give them the opportunity to ask the questions. We haven't done a very short show since I was sick, so, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to get some more water.
That sigh, yeah, okay, go. That sigh was for the comments out there going on that want me to sing. Want me to sing? I don't want to make people's ears bleed, nor do I want to get the show pulled for copyright either. That's always a big thing. Hey, Jen, how you doing, hun? We were just ripping you guys about next week's show, 44 South, getting some love next week with some new juices being tasted.
Yay for cold water.
Really? Gizzy? Really? He thought I had enunciation problems, but it was only my microphone. Why? Because I get all up in my mic and enunciate very clearly? That comment confused me, Giz. How's my microphone a problem for enunciation? Oh my God, seriously? What is the obsession with wanting to hear me sing? I'm a shit singer and it embarrasses the hell out of me.
Not that bad, come on.
I only sound good in my head, I swear.
Yeah, I feel the same. I don't think I can sing. Which is why I don't often do it in public.
Oh, sharks or penguins and why? Mox. Ooh, okay, hang on. I'm going to go shark, Gizzy, because I used to live in a house before I was in this place where we lived on the beach, and blue penguins, which are native to New Zealand, I can't remember their Latin name that defines them from other types of penguins. They're a tiny blue penguin anyway. They used to nest under my house. Penguins are cute to look at, and they are lovely to visit in a zoo. but they smell, they're noisy, they leave a hell of a mess. They're worse than rats, to be quite honest. So sharks, because at least I see and understand their purpose of the marine ecology. Ecology? I know what I'm saying.
The ecosystem?
Yeah, that one. Yep, sharks, totes. Oh my God, everyone's going on about, they're my ears, I'll let them bleed if I want. So how big is the deck on the Bonza? It's fucking big, mate. It's got a big deck.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention. It's a 24mm RDA.
Oh, bless. We did miss that one. Yes, it is a 24.
Yeah. How deep was the juice well? Can you remember when you saw it? Excuse me while I clear my throat.
I said 9.5 mil, and then a second I said that live to you guys, I doubted it because I'm not sure where I read that. I was looking for it again. I was looking for it again to confirm to myself. I don't actually think that's right. I'm not sure where I read that. I did say that earlier, and Megs is going to look at the specs right now, and it's probably going to say something like 5 or 7. I actually think I read a
It doesn't specify like how deep the juice well is, but it says that it has a 2 mil capacity. It's
got that's more than 2 mil. That's really deep.
Yeah, it's
Where's
like
the English?
24mm in diameter, 25.5mm in length, and that is that including the drip tip? I think it's excluding the drip tip. Yeah. And the resin drip tip is 7.4mm high and 18mm in diameter.
I believe I was reading the width of the drip tip. I read mil instead of millimeters, so apologies, guys. That is a 9.5mm space on the drip tip, so apologies. I read that incorrectly. But it's still a really deep juice well. Like, seriously, that's a big deck. I just want to point out something that I just spotted here, and I forgot to say it before. In this ye instructionness is, of course, all the warnings right at the end, right? I don't know if you read these, Megan. They're hilarious in this one. They're predominantly around e-liquid safety, the warnings that come on this. So when you put it in context of you purchased an RDA product, the warnings don't make sense. Because if swallowed, rinse your mouth out and seek immediate medical attention. I would hope so if you were swallowing an RDA.
You wouldn't want to rinse your mouth, though. Look, if you happen to swallow the Bonza, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that one really made me crack up. Like the rest are, like I say, it's sort of e-juice orientated, so it's around pregnant women and, you know, keep away from kids and all of the usuals. Do not use if you've got an unstable heart condition, severe hypertension or diabetes, because an RDA might hurt your health. The warnings are hilarious when you put it in actual context to the product that it's with rather than the generic that those warnings go out across many products. But obviously, those are very obviously e-liquid related ones, and that cracked me out because I was like, why am I swallowing my RDA? Oh my God, what's going on out here in chat? Penguins are good eating, apparently. I'll believe you, Yeti. I haven't tried one.
Does it taste like chicken?
Does it? Sharks are misunderstood. They just want hugs. Yeah, I agree with you there, Maxie. Unicorns or mermaids? Oh, that's an easy answer. Unicorns all the way, because who the hell wants a tail? Actually, I'll rephrase that. Who wants a tail without legs? You've got tail or nothing. At least the unicorn has tail and legs, just for clarity.
Let's get technical right there.
Well, yeah, you know, like I realized as I came out of my mouth, the unicorn's got a tail. Better be clear. She can suck the bonza off a cricket. Can I? Can I? I haven't used noisy cricket in a long time. Don't know about that one. Strangely, penguins taste like bananas.
It tastes like banana.
Yeah. Again, I'll believe you, Yeti. Haven't tried one. Bananas? Bro, really?
It's 9 millimeters deep, the Bonza.
Yeah. I don't know how to convert millimeters into millage. I'm really suck at maths.
Well, that's why I thought that Vandy Vape would put it on there, but the milliliter capacity.
It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Big one. It's bigger than my head. Okay, guys. We're just absolutely rambling shit. No, I'm not going to sing a song. I don't want to completely kill the URL for the dispensary to share around for our review. The 5.6 mod, it's in my vape cupboard over here off screen, Yeti.
Yep, mine's at home.
Still
I don't
use
use
it.
5.6 here at work. I have access to a battery charger.
True. But for those occasions when you're out and about. Some things in life are bad. They can make you really, really mad. Oh, I read that wrong. Other things can just make you swear and curse, and then you're chewing on life's gristle. Don't grumble, give a whistle. Words by Alexis to live by. Okay, we really are just rambling. Guys, we're going to end it early so Megan can get home. We are going to have an after party, and then Megs can jump on in when she gets home and is all sorted with her little one that she looks after. Bless. It's been a short show, Megan.
Oh, it'll actually give me time to actually pack my stuff and take it home. I thought about just collecting everything and just moving it into the back room and just leaving it here, and I can bring it home tomorrow when I'm not in such a rush. Because, yeah, it was like I would have left my stuff about just under 15 minutes to try and pack up and get out the door. So, yeah, I've got to shut all the lights off and everything. So I've got to make sure it's all done.
We have the answer from G about how much liquid the Bonza RDA can hold in the juice well.
Did he say it's a fuckload?
4.2 mil. I believe that. 4.2 mil. That's far more believable than a 2 mil. Oh, I take that back. 3.6 mil. No, what? Can you guys make up your mind? You're the ones doing the maths out there. Hang on. I'm going to say that. It is between 3 and 4.2 mil.
Yeah, like I said, it holds a fuckload of juice.
It holds a fuckload of juice, seriously. Yeah. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Alrighty, darling, do you have anything that you would like to say to the peeps?
Thank you so much for joining us tonight and being able to see where I now work. It's been absolutely epic. All the usuals, you can find both myself and Mox in the links that are below in the description. And most importantly, be good to each other.
Be good to each other. Alrighty. You remember my spiel, eh? All right, guys. If you want to be educated and know what the hell you're talking about, then make sure you research your info so that you are informed and you can educate honestly and advocate truthfully. Holla, y'all. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. We are coming at you with some new juices from 44 South from Timaru. And I would just like to say I have proudly subbed on to my tits off. Get a Bonza. The Vaping Bogan has nailed it with this one. Love you guys.
I can say that too.
Yep, totes. We're going to go out on some cloud, guys. Hang out and chat if you want the after party link, and Megs will come join us once she gets home from the shop. And other than that, mwah, loves to all you fams, including the lurkers, and we'll see you guys next week. Right.
I was thinking, I haven't tried
the O's with this RDA. This is going to be funny. Let's try some O's.
Well, it went sideways.
I've got a window open, so snowballs once again, just for y'all.
Oh, I tried. And even when it goes up above me, you can't see it once it gets into this white space here.
Nah, that's just sucking with the window open beside me. All right, guys, we love yous, and don't forget to go and check out Pippa's show from Sunday last week if you want to have a laugh at us, and we'll see you on next week's show. Bye, guys.